Hey everybody, this is Ted Check, recovering reporter. So take a look here at this, the iconic CNN. Obviously, I'm not a fan of CNN, but still, this is an iconic sign right here. You know, downtown Atlanta, Georgia. For years, that's where they've been. It's never a good thing when a network moves. You know, I can remember being at the newspaper, you know, and we moved. It was actually in the same building, but we moved from a big room to a small room because everybody was because they were gutting the staff and all that good stuff. So it's never a good thing when a media company moves. And but maybe this will shed some light here. PJ Media says that the new CEO of CNN is thinking about, considering, I guess, getting rid of these heavy hitters here: Anderson Cooper, Chris Wallace, Wolf Blitzer, and Jake Tapper. These guys command millions of dollars. And so it says here, Anderson knows he's on the chopping block because he makes a whopping $20 million a year. I mean, hey, that's fine if you can get it. If you can negotiate, I'm not going to disparage anybody from making a living. And, you know, if somebody's dumb enough to pay you $20 million, then, yeah, go for it, right? He's already started looking for a new gig. Maybe he'll go independent, like some of these other guys. Like, you know, he sees the success that Tucker Carlson is having, and maybe he'll go independent as well. And some of the other guys, some of the other people that have left big networks. Wallace makes $8 million. Figures he's a likely target too. $15 million man, Wolf Blitzer, $8 million gent. Jake Tapper, also bracing for the boot. So, yeah, they got to trim the fat. And this is something that, this is kind of an idea that and it's probably nothing original, but it's an idea that I have, is that networks like CNN, you know, they construct these news hours or these shows around the personalities. You know, Anderson Silva. I was going to say Anderson Silva, the former UFC middleweight champ. Anderson Cooper, 360. Aaron Burnett, out front. The Readout. You know, it's always based, the name of the show is always some dumb play on words with the person's last name. And so I think they need to get away from that. I think all networks need to get away from personality-driven news shows. How about just the news? Who the hell cares who's delivering it? You know, it's just change the face, and it's you know, it's one face to another face, and you know, they're still giving you the news, and probably some of their opinion as well, and different guests. But you know, it doesn't matter whether it's Anderson Cooper or, you know, Anderson Cooper has white hair, and Chris Wallace has glasses, and Wolf Blitzer has white hair, and Jake Tapper has dark hair, or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. These are just people. So it shouldn't matter who's delivering the news. The news is what should drive the product, not the person. If you let the person drive the product, that's how you pay somebody $20 million a year. Because they look at the ratings and they say, well, it's me. I'm the one that's driving the ratings. Anyway, so I think that's one of the problems with media these days, is they're personality driven or celebrity driven, however you want to put it, anchor driven rather than news driven. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a recovering reporter.